currently Monday. It's been about a week since the fight. It's the 31st of March. So it's been a week and 2 days. And I just took last week off. Just thought I'd give myself some mental respite and all that. Because it's tiring old work. To be honest, this was the kind of first YouTube series or whatever I've done alongside the training. I'm alongside a full-time job, so it's been it was hard work at some points, but it's been a good experience, and I just wanted to extend that thanks to kind of everyone who's followed, supported us, kept up with the series, commented, things like that. I appreciate all the support. It's been nice knowing, even if there's just one or two people kind of watching and engaged, that I'm not just talking to myself. So yeah, so we had the fight. Fight went good. If I'm perfectly honest, I think it went a little bit better than I expected. I didn't expect to kind of land such a large combo in the first round. That did a bit of damage to the eye. Wasn't expecting that in the slightest. I'd told a lot of people in the weeks coming up to that, like Obi in the fight before. I was telling him that you'd struggle to hurt someone in 16-ounce gloves, and that the best route you'd probably get to hurting someone was if they made a massive mistake and essentially stepped into a shot. So turns out I was wrong in that one. Obviously as well, got a knockdown towards the end. I'm not sure if that was because the shot was painful, or again if he was just exhausted and the shot obviously got him a bit more winded than he already was. But either way, I guess as far as I'm concerned, that's a nice wee addition. I guess makes the bout more conclusive from my perspective. So all in all, a good performance. So I got home at about 1 o'clock on the Saturday night. Didn't have any dinner or anything. Just sat up. One of my friends was staying and Emily was there as well. So we just spoke about the fight. I went to bed at about 3 after just staying up and chilling, and couldn't sleep because the adrenaline still hadn't worn off. So I just kind of sat in bed, just watched the fight back, and then just chilled out. Woke up then, so I think I got to sleep at about 5 a.m. Woke up at Sunday at about 9:30, so I'd only had about 4.5 hours sleep. I felt a bit weird, a bit weirdly groggy. So yeah, just kind of mooched around Sunday, and then Sunday night got a massive Domino's. I then also got 12 Krispy Kremes, and I ate them over Sunday and Monday. And then for Monday night, I got a burger from a joint called Meat Stack, which if you're in the Northeast and you're eating Meat Stack, you know how good it is. It was absolutely sensational. When I say I got a burger, I got 3 burgers. And I got a portion of chicken strips as well, some baconaise, and then just ate the leftover of my donuts. I think I also got 2 goo cheesecakes as well. And then I woke up Tuesday completely full to the brim, literally unable to move. I think I fasted all day Tuesday and thought, I've eaten so much, I'd probably be wasting some gains if I didn't go to the gym now. So I got myself to the gym, did a little 3K run, and then did some leg weights. Wednesday, chilled out. Thursday, actually went boxing, went to one of the commando classes. And then Friday, I went boxing again, but I just did some sparring. So, the commando on the Thursday was about 45-50 minutes. It was hard, but, I didn't kill myself. I was, mentally taking it a bit easier. And then on the Friday, like I said, sparring again. It was just nice technical stuff. And it's weird because any time after I seem to compete, my sparring quality seems to go massively downhill. So yeah, I was getting caught by a lot of shots then. I think you get this almost you're used to the power in the competition. So then when you get back to sparring, you're not almost as alert to kind of the sour shots coming in. Or I don't know. That's how it seems to be with me anyway. So then did that. And on Saturday, me and one of my friends, Niall, who was at the fight anyway, he's been injured from training, but he wanted to get back into training, so I did some sprints with him because I thought, I may as well take the opportunity to do a sprint session with someone, if they need it. And like I said, there's no harm in keeping fit, plus it's less boring than doing it on my own. So I think I did a 2.5K warm-up, and then we did 8 times 100 meters flat out with a 1 minute break in between, which was pretty painful, I'm not going to lie. And then, yeah, what did I have on Saturday night? Then went for Rio's with Niall. Got as much steak as I could fit in, which must have been close to 1 kilo because I couldn't move the rest of the night. And slept half of Sunday because the clocks went forward and it ruined my sleeping pattern. And then we're back to today, to Monday. So I went to the gym earlier. Sorry, I didn't go to the gym. I went on a run earlier around the area. Just a little nice 5K. I didn't really plan to do it. I just woke up. I felt good. The weather was nice. And I was like, you know what? Just get onto it. Just get back onto it. Keep on top. No point letting yourself drop off the position you're at. There's no point just eating crap and being lazy and just getting unfit for the sake of it. I mean, the idea now is to get to cruiserweight. So I think for the next few weeks, what I'm going to do is train, nothing killer, not too hard, not busting myself, because like I said, I'm not, I've just competed, but just with emphasis on just improving the diet. And if I improve the diet and we watch the calories, we'll hopefully shave off a couple of kilos. Maybe we can sit around the 93, 94 kilo mark, maybe 93. And then, we're looking good then for like cruiserweight and stuff. When the time comes. But yeah, that's all that's been happening with me. I think now content going forward. Like I said, it's I like the boxing and all that, but it's also a nutrition channel. That's where a lot of my expertise is in nutrition. So I think I'm going to be doing some nutrition videos. I think, like I said, I'm not all into the business of telling people what to do and whatnot, but I think my videos are going to be more around investigations. So even there's one I want to check. I want to buy some chicken from Marks and Spencer's and some chicken from Aldi, because I am pretty sure Aldi chicken is absolutely pumped full of water. So I might do like a chicken comparison video in a couple of days where we've got chicken from 2 stores or maybe even 3 stores. And we're going to compare the water content so we can like see what the chicken weighs, cook all 3 side by side, weigh it afterwards and see what we've lost. And therefore maybe we'll come to some form of conclusion. Like I said, we can cut our chicken breasts into equal sizes, so then when they shrink and cook, we've had a constant to start. Yeah, that's a good idea. But anyway, things like that I want to do, like more like experiments. I'm not going to be sat here telling people what and what not to eat, because I just don't like that. But I do want to, like I said, do some science research in the kitchen, do little experiments, little discussions about things. Like I said, I'm going to throw up boxing videos still, but the daily vlog, I think it's can be a bit laboursome to kind of do it every single day, and it can be a little bit repetitive sometimes, the content. It's not always fresh, you could have me just talking at the camera 2-3 days in a row, but I've not done too much training, so sometimes it can be almost a bit irrelevant. And like I said, we can, discuss what's happening in boxing. Like I said, I think in the last 4 boxing, like the big boxing shows on in Saudi, I've predicted a lot of them fights correctly, so maybe we could do some fight predictions and people can win loads of money with me. But yeah, no, like in terms of the channel, like I said, we'll no more daily vlog, but I'll keep posting content, and hopefully we'll cover boxing, cover food, cover fitness, and next time I get a fight lined up, or if I'm, like I said, I think I'm looking for an amateur gym now to get a license, so maybe we'll record a bit of that and see what happens. But yeah, all looking good, all feeling good. And like I said at the beginning, I just want to say again, thank you to everyone for following, supporting, commenting, everyone who turned up on the night, really appreciate it.